Three Counties Radio. It is Happy Mondays. Inspirational people across the three counties. I'm Nana Akwe. Good evening if you've just tuned in. Now, you may remember a couple of years ago we spoke to a guy from Hertfordshire who rowed across the Atlantic Ocean. I know, madness. Isaac Kenyon rowed a total of 3,000 miles, battling tough waves and sleep deprivation. Well, now Isaac and three of his friends are planning to cycle from Orkney Islands to the Scilly Isles to raise awareness of our environment. He's on the line now. Hello, Isaac. Welcome.
Hey, no. Having me on your show.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for doing it. So the last time you were doing you did 3,000 miles, didn't you? And you went through waves and sleep and everything, but you managed it, right?
Yeah. Lived to South Dale. 3,000 miles, 40 days. Team of four. It was just fantastic. One of those sort of memories that you just never forget. I sometimes was in the office and I was just thinking, wow, I was looking at speed that was like 5 times size of these skyscrapers that I see sometimes.
Wow.
You just think to yourself, wow, I contended with that.
Yeah.
This email game is not that hard.
No. Well, listen, your phone's a bit funny, though. You're not on speaker or anything because it's going a bit choppy in and out, but we don't want to lose you because we want to find out everything that you're doing. So, and after this 3,000 miles, I mean, I don't know what would possess you to then try something different, but you're now going for the Scilly Isles, the Orkney Isles to the Scilly Isles. How many miles is that? And you're rowing it, I presume, right?
No, this time is not rowing. This time it's cycling. It's got a bit of a twist. So we're cycling from the Orkney Islands, and then we're going to actually get on water bikes, bikes designed to cycle over water and cycle across to sea to John O'Groats, the most northern tip of Scotland. And then from there, we're going to bike, which basically you just self-supported, take all your kit, food, your camping equipment, and you just cycle down through the country, camping as doing through as many national parks as we can, and to Land's End, and then jumping on water bikes again to finish the final leg and cycle across 26 miles over sea to the Isles of Scilly for hopefully a nice, relaxing beer on the beach.
You see, because that's what I bet people thought, well, she said they were cycling, but that's what I couldn't work out. I was thinking, well, how are you going to do it? How can you possibly cycle between two islands? And then you've explained that they're little water bikes. Are they like the ones you see when people sort of go on like pedalos? Is it something like that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's very difficult to describe, but they are very unique looking sort of toys, I call them. But I would say like it works like the pedalo. The pedals make a propeller. But it's actually, think of a spinning bike on top of two floats, and then as you're spinning, you've got a propeller kind of underneath the floats, and everything's called open. There's no like sides or anything to you. You're very much open to the sea.
Sounds kind of slow. Sounds slow.
Yeah, it does 2 to 3 miles per hour.
Is it slower than, say, a boat?
Yeah, it will be much slower than a boat. Our support vessel will probably get frustrated and go alongside us.
Is it sort of like as though you were swimming it? Is the sort of that sort of pace?
Maybe a bit faster than that. I have to give us credit.
Sounds like hard work to me. That's going to be really difficult because obviously you've got the resistance of the water. So it'll be like doing a spin class when it's notched up to the toughest thing. Yes,
and the tidal currents as well that you contend with. Weather could but it's quite bad up in the Orkney Islands for wind and things like that, which could, get a headwind and we might not be moving very far. Get on the wrong tidal stream, we might be ending off into the North Sea somewhere.
Hilarious.
But there's a slight edge and danger to this.
It'll be like that. What was that Only Fools and Horses when he took out one of those pedalos and went off into the sea? I don't know whether I'm thinking of a different thing, but I think it was Only Fools and Horses. So talk us through a little bit about the Atlantic Row and the challenge that you took on. Some people may have missed that programme, so it'd be nice to hear more about it.
Yeah, and we were a team of 4. There was myself, Benjamin, Cameron and Jack, and we were called Atlantic Discovery, and what we were doing is we were rowing across the Atlantic Ocean, 3,000 miles from Canary Islands, La Gomera, to Antigua in the Caribbean. And it took us 40 days to do. We were just all self-supported, took all our food. We made water using a water maker, desalinated seawater. Electricity was powered by solar panels on the boat. Had to keep them clean from the salt. We swam with whales. We managed to swim with dolphins. It was incredible, yeah.
Wow.
We raised, I think, about £50,000
That's
for
pretty
multiple
good.
sclerosis charity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
To raise a lot of money for the national parks for green spaces and outdoors.
and also, you broke the record for the longest continual row in an outdoor rowing machine. Is that right?
Yes. That was it was a lightweight for the time, and that was around 4 days of indoor rowing inside the gym. It was a little bit mad, I'd say, but I had my friend Ben with me, weight world record, so we weren't alone. We were mad together.
Yeah, you sound crazy, but your line keeps going out, which is really annoying because it's so interesting what you're telling us and everything. Look, that's okay. It's not your fault. It's probably some technological thing that neither of us could possibly understand because, well, it's beyond us. So you said there's 4 of you going. Who are you doing this with? Is it the same guys that you went with last time?
One team member is Benjamin Ajayobi, and then we've also got Lucas Hatesman and Alex Piero. So all cycling together, and we're hoping to do it in June.
Okay, so you're hoping to do it in June. How long do you think it will take you to do the challenge?
We're predicting 14 days. We're actually getting it all filmed. We've got a film crew with us to highlight the message of protecting green spaces for our mental health and things like this, physical health, biodiversity.
So you said you've got a film crew. Do you know what channel? Is it going on TV at all then when it's done?
Yeah, well, our film crew is Skyrise Productions. At the minute we're sort of working out the distribution of it at the moment, but it's looking like Amazon Prime will.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, there's some great things on Amazon Prime and all the different, like Netflix and everything else. Wonderful. Well, listen, it's good to talk to you. Shame about that dodgy line that we're on. But if people want to follow your challenge, how can they do that? And are you raising money for charity this time?
Yes. So funny to today, we've actually changed our sort of team name. We were Blokes on Spokes. You can find us at www.blokesonspokes.co.uk, but we will be changing the name to Parks, taking out the blokes because.
Did you? Sorry, your line's gone. So did you say www.blokesonspokes.co.uk? I see bicycle spokes. I get it. Cool. Well, listen, because the line's so bad, unfortunately, because we can't really hear everything you're saying, but we got the gist of it. You're hoping to do it in June. Good luck, Isaac. It's really good to talk to you. Before you go, you've picked a song. It's your feel-good song. Is there a reason for the song? And what is it?
I chose Will Smith, Get Jiggy With It, because it's one of those sort of positive songs that during the pandemic, it always kind of brings a smile to your face. So I hope everyone enjoys.